angle before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. No, my phone is not broken. I just used this tape to put it. Let me take this so this looks ratchet, right? There's nothing. I just use it to connect it to when I do the shorts. So it was about time that I take out that tape. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I use it here so it could grip. As you can see, I took the tape out. But anyway, welcome. Welcome, familia. How you guys doing? Today is July 19th. Excuse that noise outside. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see me. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Ouch. Okay. So I'll wait till you guys join me. If you have any questions, this is Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight. As you see, I post a couple of shorts over the last couple of days. I know the energy could be a little bit intense here, and I try to come from a place of love and sincerity, right? And sometimes some things are hard to grasp. Listen, I know what's to be in love. I know what it is to love and let go. The ego will have you crying for, you know, things that no longer help you grow, to evolve, to reach a higher level of consciousness. And I think that you guys know these things, but a lot of times it's hard because you basically, it sometimes the pain of separation could be devastating, and I understand that, but I won't give up on you. I hope you don't give up on me. And yeah, so I'm just here patiently waiting. So knowing that I come from a place of love and awareness and using your discernment on a day-to-day basis, not only for when it's important to make important decisions, but make sure that you become more aware of who you are, as because we all know what to be human, but what is to be, human with our conditions and judgments, but what it is to be love when we come from that place of honesty, when we just really truly know ourselves. To be enlightened is to know a lot of other people, right? To be wise, but to truly know ourselves, right? So anyway, if you have any questions, come on in, ask me any question you want. I'll be here waiting. And while I wait, I'm gonna go into the tarot deck. This is the only tarot deck that I will use. Okay. And why? Because these has the tarot decks have changed during the, I'll say well, as long as I've been doing tarot, it hasn't been too long, right? But for what for my personal experience, right, they share more light and it shares more meaning. They have more meaning, and so if you watch my videos, it will tell you what it is, right? And so what is the secret to be a great magician or high priest? Love, okay? Honesty. Our values, our integrities, our principles, the things that help us guide through life. Keeping the energy positive and checking on yourself very so often. All right? From Aries to Pisces, I'm going to give you one card. If you have a question, come on in. And let's see. Just today, we all deal with so much pressure, whether it's, work, home, our kids, errands, doctor's appointments. We do it all, right? Sometimes they don't leave us a lot of time for ourselves, but make sure you take at least in the morning or in the afternoon so you could become more connected to who you are, where you're going, like where you meant to go. Aries, you got the Justice card, all right? The justice card represents you like things just and fair. Okay. Um, Depending on how you treat people, people are gonna treat you. This is all about reciprocity, finding the balance between right you and you're using your discernment. So maybe you come to a place where now you learn a lot of lessons, right? And now, because life has taught you how to be right, direct, and you understand. Because you guys always get this card. I mean, the opposite of you is this. All right, Libra is the opposite of you. All right, this card represents a need for balance, how not to overreact because you could find yourself on the other side of the law. All right, when you're giving to other people's uh words, people mess up your energy, you go on an impulse and you might do stuff and instead of the Lord take care of it, right? But when it comes to your home and relationships, right, you find by yourself, well, everything's going great, my energy is all filled up with positivity, the structures here, favor is here for you, there's divine intervention, there is a need to speak the truth, finding common ground. It's just like all these cards represent finding the balance. And a lot of times we lack the balance because, right, the positive, dealing with the positive and negative. Okay, we deal a lot with, when we deal with the truth, we find the balance in that it purified the ethers. All right, but anyway, at the end of the day, justice is on your side, on everybody's side. We all lose our cool every once in a while, and we wind up right here, or we get cheated on because we give so much of ourselves, right? And this is what happened. We find ourselves in the other side here, all right? But in our delusional, like we want things to be, to seek our own justice, and we can't do that. We gotta let. This is what we have the justice system. This is what we have, right? God, you give it to God. However you connect to God, and let Him have the last justice on your situation. Pisces, you got the Six of Pentacles, more balance. Um, So you're the energy that you like, especially when it comes to your finances, right? Making sure that you don't. Hello, Queen Bean. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you? So making sure that you don't give, just and don't say yes just to be nice. Make sure that you don't give. Make sure that when they give you, that it's, because remember, listen, this card is kind of a little annoying to me. Okay, because you see here he has a scale, right? And he's holding it over the person's head. All right. And what that means is that when you give to people, right, it's like don't do it to say that you do something good for other people. Don't hold it over their hand. That like when you give, you got to give blind. Okay. You want to ask a question, sweetie? When you give, you got to give blind. You don't pick and choose the people you're going to give to because you might miss something. Look, I go inside the McDonald's, right? If I go to eat breakfast and I give, go ahead, sweetie. I give to people. I don't look at them if they got nice clothes or whatever. I give to them because that's just, the thing to do. Oh, they got money. You shouldn't give them nothing. They got money. Oh, they're going to do something with the money. Or I'm going to just do it just so I could get some recognition or post it on Instagram or Facebook. Show that I'm nice, that I'm giving. No, you give blindly. All right. You don't carry away the thing. So that kind of bothers me because people don't really understand the. Yes, go ahead, sweetie. Hi, Feria Edits. How are you? Coming in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So anyway, the Six of Pentacles is that energy. Make sure that you reciprocating how you want to be treated by the way you treat others. All right. Remember, everything's about give and take. Giving and receiving is what I think, what I feel, and what I give, what I receive, what I share with others, what I have. So if you don't have to give, don't give just to be nice. Yeah. Oh, good, good. I'm good. And you? You guys are new here, right? You guys are new? What is my next? What is my next and what is the next, or what is the next person in my love life? Well, we're gonna find out. You ready for me to give it to you straight? Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, we got two ladies up in the house. And so you want to know what is the next in my love life? You're single. And then I definitely like bosses. We're gonna find out. All right, so let me get off your energy real quick. I'm gonna scroll down. I don't want to look at you because I'll get excited when I see that. Oh yeah, I do. All right, what is the next? All right, so let's find out here. All right, you ready? I hope you know I'm ready. I'm gonna give it to you straight, but that's with love. All right, I'm all about bringing you awareness, and of course, sometimes I've been there, done that, and I know our ego gets in the way because our ego cries for things that are not good for us, right? And when you understand that, you be like, wow, all right, I want you to move forward strongly, confidently, and believing in you, not in the idea of what somebody told you. All right, believing in yourself. You know what? Let me go ahead. Let me move up. Now I got out the energy. All right, Queen Bean, let's go ahead and let's see what is the next person in love for you. Sometimes they show me what's going on now. All right, so keep. All right, so you got so either you or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you got two people here. All right, you got the King of Swords and you got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, let me see what else. Those are the two ones that bloop. All right, who is this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? That could be your energy or the King of Swords. All right, you have somebody older or younger. Do you like them younger or older? This person could be younger, older, but act immature. All right, you got a Gemini energy. Who are you? I want to know who you are. Here we go. Younger, right? Okay. You like them younger. Okay. Let's see what else. One more. Oh, you a Cancer. Oh, okay, Queen Bee. All right, here we go. Don't forget to check your Cancer energy. All right, here we go. One more. Oh, whoa. All right. Ooh. Whoa, they just bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, wow. Okay, I see the problem here. All right. So I don't know. If somebody make it, like, I don't know, like, either you're frustrated or you was in a frustrated relationship, or you frustrated, or you gave up on something. All right, because it's showing me the nine. I mean the nine. They gave it. It's showing me the 8 of, right. So I don't know if you feel stuck, you're frustrated with a relationship or whatever. Because you might be saying, "Damn, I look good. I look good. I'm sexy. I'm a good mother. I could be a good wife. I'm strong. She's a warrior, right?" And the reason why I like using this tarot deck, because it shows the crown here, right? This is the Pleiades crown, the crown here. All right. You have so you're beautiful. You take good care of yourself, right? Because this is what it means. She's before she became a mother, right, and a wife. She enjoys the beautiful things. She's supposed to be like right now, your energy, you're supposed to be in a comfortable, even if you're not beautiful, I'm not saying that you're not. You're supposed to be in a relationship that's strong, that have a strong foundation that is built on trust, commitment, all those beautiful things, right? Uh the Two of Cups is the energy of passion. There's a lot of passion here. Where are we going with this? Because you have two people here. She got some, let me tell you something what she has. She has somebody that makes a lot of money, right? But she doesn't really like them. And they both got a lot to offer you. But you got somebody that's really tied to the job and somebody that likes to, they like to go out and hang out with the boy, like do their thing. You got somebody that's tied to their land. And then you got somebody that's really, a little, crazy with this one here. All right. So you have your pick here. Well, what's coming to you, because this energy, because of the Knight of Pentacles, they want you to choose this one. You have like the milkman, the shepherd, and the what is it called? The shepherd and the and the farmer energy. Okay, so you're gonna have your pick here. All right, but if you're looking for emotional connection, this is pragmatic, which means take things slowly and study this person, watch their behaviors. Don't say yes right away. All right, because what she said here, I like what? Let me see video here. I like, yeah, but well, you're compatible with Earth energy, especially Taurin. All right. So, because this one came out here because this one is saying a lot of people don't understand this knight of, I mean, this king. He's telling you there is this is masculine energy, right? But if you see there, you have the waxing and the waning crescent moon, right? This represents our evolution here. All right, waiting because it's like they don't want you to use just your intellect. All right, you need to learn you got to tell your intellect to move to the side so you can understand the moon. You need to practice moon cycles. You need to go. I don't know if you're. Oh yeah, you are a water sign, so that makes sense. I'm like, wait a minute. So, bottom line is this: look, you're gonna have two people. This King of Circle represents an aspect of yourself or your masculine energy, huh? Oh, okay, Pisces moon. Okay, I get it. So the moon was in Pisces when you was born. All right. So you come with a high level of, your psychic, your intuition. Remember, your intuition is where your reincarnation. How do you know the things that you know? Because you've been here before. You understand that? When you know that you've been here before, how do I know the things that I know? Because you've been here before. So everything that you need to know is within inside of you. But at the end of the day, you understand that, right? Like you've been here before. You're not a here, right? You're not a stranger here. You've been here before. That's how you know what the things that I know. So the most important thing is for you to connect with this mind. But the sword represents the way I speak and to follow your heart. But it also says, this level-headed, cool energy. You're gonna have to drop the masculine energy. Because this is the first card that they show me. See, when we run on masculine energy and wanting to do everything, you could be coming off intimidating, bossy. You understand what I'm saying? You can't come off bossy. You're gonna learn how to let people catch up to you because your energy is very potent and very, because you're carnal energy. Even though you're a water sign, your energy is all intense and passionate, and you like to be bossy. You come off as very like, I want to take control. You understand? Because if I don't take control, something might happen. So they're showing me a lot here. Okay, so you need to tell the King of Swords. But remember, when you don't let the connection in our physical body, great. Yeah, we get our nails done, we want to get our hair done, beautiful, everything, sensual. But you have to learn to connect between your masculine, and a lot of people don't understand that, between your masculine and your feminine energy. Then integration for your emotional well-being is important, because if you run on masculine energy, you know how dissatisfied you're going to become in your relationship. This cycle is going to continue. You understand me? This is what's keeping you in this energy. Why am I getting so frustrated? All right. So this one thing you say, easy, pragmatic approach. Pragmatic means you take things slowly. You just like you study, like you open a book, like you act like you're studying a person, and don't say yes right away. All right, until they show you where, like, what are you gonna benefit from? Like both of us. What are listen, common ground. What things do we have in common about our money situation? Who's the spender? Who's the saver? This, you understand me? Because you got this incredible energy coming for you. But when you run on this masculine energy, and this is the first card they show me, although you might not even be aware of it. I wasn't aware of it, right? Our intellect is in the way of our emotions. You understand? So if you listen, just don't but here, listen, the Two of Cups is, you're moving in the right direction, but the message had been told. All right, don't go always by looks. And of course, you already know that I got what is that? Your soulmate could be different than what you like. All right, because you might like a certain type here. You got Leo energy here. All right, so maybe if you maybe could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I understand the the little sign that's here, the Shimera. This represents Leo. This is about passion, a relationship that has a lot of passion, but that's also stable. and the connection, the intertwine, they share the same passions as you, or at least some of them, all right? Or at least learn how to integrate the energy, all right? So you want to know, well, we live in Cancer, so maybe in a week, I'm going to give you a week, and then let me see. So we got swords first, so that could take you, that could take you into, what are you doing in September? This might could go from September to a week, because this is a week. But this one was in front of it. But all right, learn how to cultivate and use both, which a lot of times is a balance between that feminine and masculine. Because our initial is that we want to be rational and logical. Fine, all right. My rational and steady state of mind. You're gonna have to learn how to integrate that, so you can learn how to let the man be the man. All right, because your initial is subconscious. You got to understand that subconscious, you're not even aware that I'm doing unconsciously, right? Don't try to rationalize all the, no, don't do that. Let that man, child, let that man be the man. And you know, you could be bossy. You got this mouth that God bless you. All right. You know, when you get moody and cranky, understand that they will get moody and cranky too. You get moody, they get moody. And but if you start, you have a connection here for life, because this is a soulmate, and it won't take off, right? It won't take off right away. You meet them, you have a great time, you ask questions, and you practice. It's like you're taking a test. All right. And if you want to date other people along the process, you have a lot of different energy here coming in. All right, because this could lead you to for the rest of your life. All right. Remember, this is all about growing. This is all about collaborating. This is the third card. This is the card that says, well, you know what? I'm home. I'm secure. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's me and them, and what we got to bring to the table, working together, two becoming one. That this is another side of collaboration. All right, it's how can we build, how can we grow. Let's talk about our financial status, what you got to offer, but don't do it right away. Just take your time, study that. You're going to study this person, or whoever whichever's the first one. But it looks nice. No, for real, for real. This is where we get unsatisfied, because we want to rationalize everything. We believe like it's only them. They're the ones that are bad. We don't look at ourselves. Take time to practice. You dumb. What I mean by practical is practicality. That's another form of practicing things, because we got to open the book, right? You're gonna take a test. That's how you got to do it, so you can understand. They're gonna have issues. Know about their mood swings, what they like, what they don't like. At least for the first 3 months. After that, you know what? You take it from there. Be like, okay. And then if you want to date other people, you could date other people. You could entertain other energy. You let them know straight up, but don't keep things to yourself. Don't lie. Not that sometimes we want to tell people what they want to hear. You coming from the Empress and the High Priest energy after this. All right, Vanessa. Hey, mouse. All right. So, all right, you understand what I'm saying to you, right? All right, Queen Bee. But this looks nice. Yeah, I like this. So we have I want to look at this again. So we got Venus and Gemini. So that's going to be open communication. That's going to be open communication with Venus and Gemini. Okay? So don't act like, don't do this, because this is desperate. Don't do that. Nobody, no, don't play that either. The dance, don't do that either. No. Listen, child. I'm getting hot. I don't even got my AC on. You're welcome, sweetie, okay? But that's what, okay, so like I said, you have here, let me go again. So this is Earth sign. This is September. This is happening now. This is July, August. All right, but this was first. And then we got that Mercury retrograde in Gemini happening right now, which that's the Venus energy. All right, so enjoy it. But you study that person like a book. You're welcome. All right, who is the other girl still here? Hey, Vanessa Mouse, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that YouTube decided to be so gracious. Okay, so who's still here? Let me go turn on I gotta go turn on my AC. I don't know why I shut it off. Let me go turn on. So who's here? Vanessa then? Vanessa, go ahead, ask your question. I'm gonna go turn on my AC. Let me scroll out. All right. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Woo. Ouch. Okay. Oh, okay. You came back. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me shimmy on in here. All right. Ooh. All right, ladies. Remember, stay hydrated. All right. So yeah, I know you was here, but don't leave, okay? Because then it's not that. It's that I pick up the energy. My energy is quick. When I pick up that energy, it's a done deal. All right. So don't leave. Let me go back to your question. Oh, your boss. That's right. Your boss. Ooh, that's right. I don't know. How do I get? Okay, there we go. Okay, what is bothering my boss? Ooh, well, let's find out. Ooh. All right. Fair, yeah. Edits. Let's find out what is bothering your boss. Don't say nothing else. Please don't. One more. Man, I didn't see that star card. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. Fair, yeah. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One more. What is bothering my boss? Thank you. Okay, I'll come back to Vanessa Mouse. One more, and don't forget to hit that thumbs. All right, so you got the Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna give you one more. I don't know if they want you to go or you got a lot of drama going on. All right, there's a lot of things. Or do you forget stuff a lot? Where do you work at? Do you work in a department store? Where you work at? They're showing me department store, jewelry store, clothing store. I don't know if they want you to go or transportation. All right, because this energy here. Listen, either you're very egocentric, right, which means that you stay to yourself and you don't open up, right, or you don't you like to work alone, all right, or that because they give me two major arcanas here, all right. Somebody think they are like entitled. What you a Leo? What is your sign? Because the energy here is working at an architect. Oh, you work at an architect here. Okay, architecture. Oh, okay. Do they move at a fast pace? Because this is all right. This is moving at a fast pace. Something's always changing. There's a lot of changes here, and I don't know if you keep it. Can you keep up with the work? You're a Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Because this queen, is she a woman? She's a woman. All right, because it's something that's always changing. Remember, these are about cycles and keeping up with the cycles of it, or you change something, or you understand me? Not entitled, but what? But I don't get along with. Oh, that's why you. Yeah, you're gonna have to. All right, because they give me these changes, or they want you to change to a different. Is there a different department? Oh, it's a woman. That's drama. Yeah, that's why I said there's a lot of action going on. There's something that changes, or or somebody keeps changing their mind or changing or don't like change. All right, because these are all about cycles and time. But there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of there's a lot of, you know what there's a lot of drama about? There's a lot of baby mama drama. Who slept with this one? Who's with that one? And all that stuff. All right. There's a lot of that drama going on. All right. But anyway, I don't know if they want you to go or they want you to move faster or work with other people or get on because you seem a little bit like ego. Does what? Does the woman wants me to join? All right. I gotta learn these cards when it comes to I should have known with this, but I haven't done these when it comes to jobs. I haven't done them in a while. Oh, Potter. Okay, something, yeah, bid. Okay. This is something that always changes. There are 4 people. Are there 4 people that run this department? So we got East. The East or the West? Something like that. The Eastern or something like that. All right, so there are going to be changes here, though. All right, there could be. All right. So for our office politics, he had to call me out being too slow. Yeah, is that the main reason? Okay, it's something East or something West, East or West. That's it. I haven't done these. I haven't done this when it comes to jobs. All right. So I'm sorry, I'm scratching a little bit. All right, but there's gonna be some changes here. All right. You could eat. You're gonna. You don't have to worry about it. But this is when it comes. This. I'm sorry. I'm having. This comes when it's unexpected. All right. But this is needed because this is saying basically that the walls. Because see here, the walls that you've been trying to build here with this energy. Let me put it here. For me, I like see it here and then I'll show it to you. Because when I see it here, I pick up the wrong card. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing because I'm too good. All right. But the walls that the defenses that you've been building up so much to try to keep yourself in, they finally, I think this is for you to learn. You got to remember the wheel of karma. Sometimes you put in certain places because the defenses that you are working so hard or you work so hard to trying to build to try to keep yourself in this energy, they're finally going to start to crumble. And that's good. All right. You don't get a lot of points for it, but it helps you grow. Do you understand? All right. But I listen, we got the 6 of Wands here. And this is all about recognition and acknowledgement. All right. You get the recognition, you get acknowledgement. You might get put into a different position. All right. But the energy is those defenses. You got to understand a lot of times we put up walls and there come people that's going to chip at them away. And this is for your growth and for your elevation. This is for this energy to help you grow and to succeed. All right. This is not for your detriment. This is not for you to get under your high horse. This is to help you grow and this is a catalyst for growth. You understand? And so I like this energy because a lot of people don't understand the Tower card. And the Tower card is all about my defenses. How I protect myself. There comes somebody that's going to test me because we're getting tested and they chip down. And then I start letting those walls down. So that's going to happen. And once you do that, you're going to be like, wow, there was really nothing to worry about. All right. But this has to happen. We all go through it. We all experience people. They wonder what they want from you. Wonder how they see me. Listen, I like this. All right. They're going to acknowledge. This is what you say to yourself. All right, how can I apply myself more? Ask for corrective criticism. You're asking it for it here. All right, what are the things that I have to change? That you keep yourself. Where's that card? Did I put it back already? That World card. You keep yourself too much to yourself. This makes you unapproachable. All right? Say, listen, I have a hard time concentrating. I cannot concentrate with everybody else pull them to the side with everybody else's drama. If you don't like it, just tell them. You gotta tell people, listen, man, let's have these conversations. We need to. Everybody's running on the what is it called, that to survive, on the states of survival. All right, don't close yourself off. All right, you're having these experiences. This is a catalyst for growth. Period. At the end. All right. What else do you think I see? What is happening? All right. You want to keep working with him? Yeah, it shows it here. It shows it here. All right. It shows it here. All right. Just pull him to the side. You have to have that courage. Put him to the side. No, don't say hopefully. No, you got this already. When I get this card, and this is gonna be this week. All right. This is 6 days. All right. I don't think they want you to go. I don't think they want you to change that. But you let them know this is what's going on. Sometimes you got to go up to their level. All right. Or to the boss's level. Speak to them like your boss. You got to speak to him like your boss. Period. I understand, and just come back and let's see what else happens. But 6 days in a week. All right. There's something's going to happen. You're going to get the recognition. You're going to get the praise, all that energy. You're going to be you might get into a different position. I didn't get the moon, but at the end of the day, let's see your overall energy. All right. And you're very qualified. That card is a card of completeness. That card is very well educated. You know what I mean? You got some good cards. All right. You got some nice energy. Huh? Faster and what? Yeah, faster, cleaner. Yup. No matter what kind of no matter what kind of stuff you're doing, what kind of work. Let's see here. Well, yeah, you're a mutable sign. You adapt quick. Yeah, you do. Choop, choop, choop. Let's see what. Let's see one more overall energy. One more. One more. And thank you. Oh, something slipped. Let's see if you show up or what's going to show up here. All right, see? I like this. You got another 6. All right, look at this. All right. Self-sufficiency, the card of your grace, your admiration. You have a lot to bring. You have a lot to bring here. There he goes. All right. This person has a heart of gold. All right. You are a valued employee at the end of the day, okay? And he's looking forward to working with you for a long, long time. All right. The 6 of Swords is about moving forward out of the turbulent waters. I got to put it like this. Out of the turbulent water. I can't look over there and point over here. All right. This is beautiful. You got another 6. 6 is all about finding balance, finding common ground. What is affecting you? How can I improve myself? These are all things that we got to talk with. That we cannot, express yourself. All right. All right. You move forward. I told you with that 6. All right. That was nice. And though, I gotta learn more of these cards when it comes to I know they're high level cards, but even if you're not in a really good high position, they value your work. You're a valued employee. But I am slow and my drawings are messy. But they'll get better. They'll get better. I want to definitely know what kind of work. You said architect. What is the other oh my God. When it comes to carpentry, that's what I'm thinking. Carpentry. All right. So your what is it called? The blueprints and all that. You got this. Don't worry about it. Oh, my leg getting crampy. Oh, my leg getting crampy. You moving out. It's like when you get paid. You've been through some hardships. When this energy shows up, you're moving out of this beautifully. Like energy is flowing. You don't got to worry about it. Easy mind, easy moving forward. Yeah. Okay. So don't worry about it. Let me move to the next person. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Come and see me again. What is Vanessa Mouse? What's coming towards me in love? Thank you so much, Faye, and good luck with everything. Okay, don't worry about it. Sometimes communication is important. Yes, everything. You're welcome. Thank you. Communication is really important. And you shouldn't have a problem communicating anything. You just say what's going on. if people get offended, it's okay. You guys are there both to get your pay, right? And this is how you learn. You learn. We all here learning. Let's help each other grow and learn. Because at the end of the day, we are here to be taught a lesson. Did she leave? Did the girl leave? Did Mouse? Is she still here? She left. I think she. I know there's 3 people in here. All you can see is my wrinkle. You can see my wrinkled neck. Man, I didn't think when I clicked on, I was like, oh wow, I like those filters. My goodness, I didn't put no makeup on. I was like, oh no, no, you would not. I hate putting makeup on. I use the filters. Oh God, what a drag. All right, I think she left. All right, so let me start again. Let me start again with Miss Mouse left. Somebody else has a question. I think there's 3 people here. I know Vanessa. I could have stood a little longer with Fire edits. Okay, well if you guys have a question, all right, let me continue on. I think I was no, or did I get started? Yeah. I did Aries and Pisces. I was on to I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna go to Aquarius. All right. If you have a question, come on in. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Nobody else is here. They're here, but I think there she goes. All right, y'all, come on, because my leg, I'm old. So we have what we have. Your question was. Let me go back to your question. Remember, I don't have moderators. Hello, can I get a reading? You guys are gonna have to be when you guys have time. Vanessa Mouse. Hello, can I get a reading? I say yes, and then you ask me a question. What's coming towards me? I could read here, or I got my phone over here. What's coming towards me in love? Ooh, my favorite word. Let's see. August. I'm gonna go August. All right. We have a lot of beautiful energy in August. Whatever. Let me tell you something. Moon energy is so important. All right. And I'm gonna teach that here. I'm gonna teach meditation classes, breathe well. Well, we're gonna start breathe well. But anyway. So when I do the videos, make sure you go in the comments. Vanessa, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Give that thumb of love. Here we go with Vanessa. Vanessa, let's see. When it comes to love for August, all right? I want you to take the next 10 days, and I want you to go within. And I want you to start saying those affirmations, because you're gonna be taken back. You're gonna be like, oh wow. I'm gonna share a lot of the story here about manifesting and our power, using the power of your mind, the tools. Remember that your mind is electrical and your heart is magnetic. So you can pull whatever energy you want, but you got to continue along with this energy. And you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe it. You're going to draw them people to you, all right? The right person. We all come and we all get hurt. So we got to get over that, all right? What we don't do is use people while we hurt. That's when the karma starts. All right, you don't know. It's okay. I can wait and just stay real busy. Here we go. When it comes to love, what's coming towards you, Vanessa? One more. Thank you. One more. I wasn't even gonna come live now. I would have done my nails better. All right, and I was. I'm always scratching or cleaning something. Thank you. One more. All right, we're ready. To the left. So you're gonna get the left is the Ace of Wands and the Ace, and also the Pentacles, right? And the Ace. All right. So when I get the left, I get a lot Pentacles or the Ace of Wands. which means people in your family or people that you know with family. The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, Three of Swords. They showing me something else. All right, so we got the Page of Wands here. All right, they've given me a story here. All right. Who are you still hanging on to? All right, because they're asking you to release something. You cannot have this new energy with this energy from the past. All right? You still holding on to somebody? Because if you're holding on to this, if you're holding on to somebody from the past, all right, with the Wheel of Fortune here, all right, this showing me, this one right here is showing me there's a baby's daddy. Do you have kids? There was a lot of drama, and I don't know if you're still attached to this person, all right? Because you have somebody here that you have to close. Huh? No, not now. No. But they show me stuff before I go in. You got to understand that. They're not going to give me, they're asking you to clear this energy. I don't know if you still, or you haven't healed before. You got to close this cycle out, all right? Because you might sabotage, all right? You know how sabotage is when you tell a kid, let's say you tell your kid, no, you're gonna stay in your room the whole day, or you're gonna do this, and then you go back to the room and say, oh, it's okay. No, you could come out and you could do it. No, it's all right. You could have that. I said you could have it, and 10 minutes later, that's self-sabotage. You understand me? What step would I be taking in the next? What step? All right. So they want you to clear this out. All right. You got a karmic cycle there that you got to clear. You got to get it out of here. You got to get it. You got to heal it. Have you healed yet or not yet? All right. Because you have somebody that is interested and want to come in, right? Maybe you've been manifesting this. All right. Listen, you know what the devil card represents? I don't want you to be scared of the devil card. I don't want you to be scared of the devil card. All right. The devil card is somebody that got either somebody could get really addicted to you, or there's somebody that could be thinking about you, right? And by addicted, I mean the emotional side of it. All right. When it comes to the emotion, the devil card is a card. Yeah, you got some. Ooh. Let me see one more. Wow. Ooh, wait, you got a lot of major arcanas. Wow. So you don't have no kids, because you should look. So you have a karmic cycle here with somebody. I'm sorry. So what? Let me shuffle again, because they're taking me from karmic cycle, and then they taking me to starting again here. All right, because the devil energy represents creation, restricted. Are you like there's something that's restricting you or holding you? All right. Remember, this is thinking outside the box. This energy is here because this is protect somebody. No, wait. Hold. All right, it's too much energy coming. When the devil card shows up for me, that's a protection. That is me being serious and a self-restraint kind of energy, which is good to see, because I'm serious, I'm focused. Wow. All right. It's going to take a lot for you to understand the devil's energy. All right. You don't have kids. Do you live with a parent? Because there's somebody that's restricting you. How old are you? When I get a parent here, all right, this is somebody that's a root authority, very authoritative, somebody that, listen, the energy is about moving past forward quickly, right? But it's saying to you, somebody is very bossy, so don't move. No, okay, well, you don't have to talk to anybody. All right. Let me see. When you come in here, just ask me yes or no. Will I find love in July? Because they're giving me a story now. All right. One more. Oh, you're 30. Okay, you're 30. All right. Because I'm like, what in the world is this energy? Where are we going? We're going from 3 to 3, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to parents and patriarch, right? To bossy, to don't do this, don't do that. Very bossy energy, very authoritative energy, right? Very restricted, very reserved. I'm holding back. There's sexuality there. All right, and then we go into the high priestess, and then we got the wheel of fortune. So we got karma, karma, karma. All right, let's see here. Let's see in love. What's coming to you in love? I'm gonna give you one card. All right. I don't know if you got somebody around, and she's gonna come back out again. I don't know if you got somebody that's in your bloodline, in your family. All right. She's gonna come out again. Oh boy. So basically, see this, whatever this is, it doesn't reveal anything. All right. She doesn't reveal a connection. She reveal what's gonna happen. All right. So you got a karmic here that you have to close. I think I gave you energy before. All right. I believe I did. You got the 4 pentacles. This is jealous. This is possessive. All right. When it comes to love. This is, I don't know what this, I'm sorry. I don't know what, because it's like you're holding on to something. You got to let it go. I'm sorry. This has been the worst. Not the worst because she knows her stuff, the veil. But this is a focus here. Are you trying to you trying to have somebody for money? Are you trying to marry for money? Listen, I'm going to leave it. I can't. All right? Because whatever this is here, it's on hold. All right? There's something that's on hold. So you don't meet nobody with this. Not with this. No. All right? Because this is holding on to something. You got to release it. You got to heal. Only you know what you got going on. All right? Now we're going back to the 2. All right? When you get this card, this is you stillness. This is you bringing somebody into the now. This is somebody that, because you know that you've been here before. You've done this already. All right? And you're 30. Man, I don't know. I can't stay with this energy. Anybody else got a question? I'm sorry, Vanessa. I think I gave you energy before. All right, you guys don't forget to hit those thumbs up, please. All right? Really want somebody who is caring, who has big heart. All right? Because this always takes me into healing. Like healing is called you, and they're telling you to make sure you close out. You got to close out something that you left undone. Because you could meet anybody. I'm going to tell you something. You're going to meet a Capricorn, but it's not going to take you anywhere. Are you a Capricorn? That's the energy that's showing up. All right? But it's not going to give you the satisfaction that you want. All right? And that's going to be, we got Leo, September. Is the other girl here or she left? Vanessa. Knowing when the healing is done, Vanessa. I don't know what's going on. All right, sweetie. Oh, Libra, I remember you. Yeah. I remember you. You from India, right? You guys got the, do you have one of those necklaces? Safi, give me your question. Do you have one of those, I forgot the name of those necklaces. When you get married, you never been married before? All right, she left. All right, Safi. You got to give me a question again. I'm sorry, Vanessa, sweetie. Wow, the energy is strong. What did she say? What is coming towards me in love? All right. Safi, let's see what's coming towards you in love. One more. Um, one more. I gotta buy me a new deck, but I love this deck. All right, so you got 2 3s. I like it. All right, because this heralds a stable and committed relationship. All right, and you might meet this person at church. All right, it could be in a supermarket. It could be at work. It could be at a church. It could be at a temple. Right, you're gonna meet this person through work. Period. Dot the end. You got 2 3s. All right, you got the patriarch. The person could be old, younger, but they have the old soul. All right, somebody that matches your energy. All right, all right. So yeah, this is gonna be. Do you go to a church or church events or at a temple? You got the judgment card. You know, everybody likes the high priest. I mean, the empress because she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. Okay, so you got this energy showing up. All right, the matriarch and the patriarch. They are going to. They're basically there's going to be problems because somebody wants dominance, power, control, stability, right? I am what? Oh, you also you I knew it. You're going to a temple, right? Or what? All right. So they showing me here. Do you wear this? Do you wear this polka dot? Do you wear this? Do you wear these headdresses? Where is it? Right here. All right. Do you wear those? I forgot those names. The polka dots. It could be Muslim. All right. Do you wear these? I forgot the name of them. Okay. Or this person could be older than you. All right. Or they could be young, but they're gonna act old. All right. But yeah, somebody that So you got a scapular. You got an architect or somebody that works with tools. All right. So you're gonna have your pick. Oh, okay. So you're not into you don't do you don't practice it. You are Muslim, but you just say it like, oh, I'm Muslim, but you don't practice it because you know the difference between religion, the practice, the forms, the exams, going through the whole, the whole culture, going through all the rituals, the ceremonies, and all that. I understand that. So you don't wear the headgear. All right, good, good, because we don't want religion. We want to find spirit wherever we go. Wherever we go, God is there. However you connect to God. All right. So you don't do none of that. The practices is not for you. All right. Religion is a title given to people that, they go every Sunday or twice a week and they sit in a pew and they worship and they do all this. They connect to this big black box, right? Especially Muslim. If you know the Quran, you study all that energy. I'm a little familiar with it. Not too much, but I know a little bit. I can defend myself. All right. Then it becomes something else. Because when you connect it to that big black box that has a little Star of David in it, that's a connection with something more profound indeed that you will even better to understand. So I'm glad that you don't. But if you decide to practice it, right, you don't need no middleman that gets in the way of your frequency. All right. But that's when you're going to meet somebody. All right. All right. Or it could be, where is that? It could be here or any political organizations, anywhere where there are political government agencies, things like that. I don't know if you work for the government, you do something for the government. All right. It could be there, but that's where you meet somebody. And that person's gonna be a little older than you. So pay attention. All right. Yeah, you're gonna have this person's gonna be older than you. All right. They're showing up again with the kings. So you're gonna have your pick, but what the energy is telling you. Yeah, okay. So you gotta, So you get out, don't get out there. Set up, you gotta learn how to set frequencies. You gotta learn how to set it now. So when you after the new moon. When you get out there, you're going to bump into it. You're going to be like, holy crap, she told me. And boom. But you're going to have to pick the one that's, because you're going to get a lot of tempting offers, and that you've probably been, it's like you're being admired, you're being watched, but you're not aware of it. But they want you to pick the one that's going to give you long stability, okay? Not that quick hot fling, all right? Because you're going to get a lot of tempting offers here, all right? Keep somebody that's going to give you, but make sure that a lot of times we don't fall in love right away. It doesn't happen right away. But pick the one that's going to give you long-term security. We all want security, stability. Sometimes the love is not even there, right? It grows over time. When you're young and naive, puppy love, that's the first stages. Then the second time is, I just want to have somebody around. The last one is, I don't want to die alone. All right? So we all go through these stages. We all go through, everything's like a cycle process that we go through, right? So that is because they give me the third, maybe 3 months, maybe it could take you to 3 years. All right? I mean, it could go anywhere. It could go a month to 3 months. But when it shows up, you're gonna be like, wow. But you're being admired. That just the judgment card is all about watch how you present yourself. Watch, because you're being admired. Somebody's admiring you from afar. Okay? But this is gonna happen somewhere, government or some government agency where you work at. It could be your own boss. Who knows? All right, sweetie? Is this the Pisces? Who? Is it the Pisces? You should have asked me that. Let's see if it's the Pisces. No, because you got the King of Swords came out. Let's see, because I'm still with your energy, Safi. Is it the Pisces? Yes or no? Is it the Pisces? Yes or no? For Safi, is it the Pisces? Yes or no? Is it the Pisces for Safi? Yes or no? One more. Is it the Pisces? One more. One more. Yes or no? One more. Thank you. And thank you. All right. Let's find out if the king or the knight or the page. Yes. But he is not showing. Or you could have of course, this is Gemini, or you could be the Gemini or Virgo. All right? So yeah, double yes. But they don't want you to really know. They're very subtle. All right? Do you have somebody that touches you or hugs you? Because that's how you show they flirt, but they don't they don't really tell you everything. All right? But they show it in subtle. Pay attention to the subtleness, because the magician is manifesting, but it's an energy of proactive. This energy is not reactive. This energy is proactive. This is seeking. This is, I know what I want. I know he is interested, and he is very stable, but he's married. Well, that is the energy that's showing. All right. But you got the 3 of Wands. When you know what they say with the 3 of Wands, your soulmate is somewhere out there. And then you already know it goes into a whole speech about, listen, that you're worth waiting for. You're beautiful. Don't settle for nobody. But what I want to teach people here, how to use the power of your mind to manifest the kind of relationship that you deserve. All right? There's somebody out there for you. I promise you that if you work towards your goals, you follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, and this person will show up. I want to teach people here how to manifest properly. So when they show up, and I'm going to bring the proof. I got the proof. It works. All right? That's why I'm back here. I promise you, your ego will have you crying for a door. Your ego that is closed. No, your ego wants you to just wait for closure. You create your closure. You change that narrative. I promise you that your life will be incredibly beautiful, fulfilling, and you're going to be so thankful that you waited, that you gave yourself that time for you. Just don't work outside. Work in here in you. All right, I'm going to take a break. I got to shake my legs. All right? No, you're going to have it. You're going to have it. I'm not only going to teach you how to meditate, how to relax, how to calm down, how to go with the mind. I'm going to come. When you see the power of manifesting, what you could pull in, without no BS, no grades. You don't got to follow this grade. You don't got to fill that form. You don't got to go here. You don't got to chase over there. When you step out of your house, you will meet in time in the ripple effect. Your energy is all about the waves, the sound, that vibration. The universe is carrying all your emotions are there. And if you tell your subconscious mind, I don't want this, the universe creates now, not possibilities in the future, not structures in the past, now. And I'm gonna show that here. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right. My Okay. Who's still here? You still here, Safi? And stop saying I want. Don't say I want. Say I have. I already have it. When you in your spirit, which means your non-physical part, the heart is magnetic. You're attracting that. So stop saying I want. Don't speak the language of sheep. That's the language I want, I want, I want. No, you have it. So, um, so let me just continue on. I'm gonna start again, and then I'm out of here. If anybody else wants to come ask a question, you can go right ahead. Let's go ahead. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm trying to find one. There we go. All right, let me go back real quick. If anybody is here for all I know. All right. All right, YouTube, come on, come on. All right, let's go ahead. I put a couple of videos. Don't forget to check those out. Welcome to the live, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the ones that have subscribed. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. Here we go. I believe it was in Taurus. Taurus. One more. All right, Taurus, walking away. All right, so life has taught you so many lessons, Taurus, okay? There is a Virgo, or this is a time that you take to reflect. The card of introspection is when we go really deep within and we shed light on what's happening, what's really important, right? So you have somebody that you either walked away, there's still a lot of emotions, there's no hard feelings, or shouldn't been, not with this energy, right? This is where I need my freedom. right? Because I have things that I want to take care of. I want to go on this journey, right? Whether to find myself. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups comes when after, people come in between our relationship, right? Whether it's kids, whether it's other partners that they may have been hiding, or whatever the case may be. It could be, I can't do sit still very well. I want to go explore. I like to come and go when I want. And maybe you decided that this is not for you. This is not the kind of relationship that you signed up for. Okay. When you walk away, you're hurt. We all get this time where we need freedom to do the things that we want to do. Sure, we come back stronger and better. We forgive, we move forward, right? Sometimes we never come back. We know that, the red there represents the strength. It represents Arusha, but this is about me standing on my own 2 feet. This is about me being and taking accountability for the things. All right, but there is a Virgo here, nonetheless. All right, but nonetheless, on the other side of love, we have somebody that we want to be known by. Do we truly love them? Where do I belong? Asking all these deep questions. There could have been money issues, or they could have money issues with somebody, right? They could still be in a marriage, or there's something. It don't matter. Even if you're young, leaving your parents' house, knowing that one day I might come back, I might not. I want to go and make my life, right? But whatever you're going through, Taurus, knowing that everything is for catalyst for growth. This opens door for the people that are meant to be in your life. We all get tested at the end of the day, okay? The Seven of Swords is the energy of, being sneaky, cheating, lying, having some other, right, issues. There could have been spirituality, right? They could have different views on spiritual beliefs here, because this is what's showing me, right? When it comes to the Seven of Swords, and because this Hermit, the Hermit represents a spiritual path, right? So you go from the 8 to the 9, and then we have the 7 here. So there is still work to need to be done when it comes to, the things that we want versus what the things that we need. Maybe, because there's still love here, right? And they looking back like, if I tell you things about myself, right, there's things that you don't know, right? I gave you a lot of clues, but they were very indirect, right, with their approach. But anyway, at the end of the day, we all want somebody that we know where we truly belong. Do I belong with them? Do they love us? And we're going to ask ourselves, like, when we find meaning, what is the meaning of life? You're never going to find the meaning of life and why people hurt people. All you could do is, leave people better than you find them. Don't hurt other people. Don't affect financially and pain on others, right? Don't do to others as you want done to you. But at the end of the day, this is what the energy looks like. Is there any reconcile here? All right, Taurus. When you let somebody go, you set them free. If they come back, it is meant to be. All right? So you go from 7, 8, and so you still got 2 more. It's telling you got 2 more to go. 2 more lessons with this person, or 2 more obstacles you must overcome in order for you to reach higher growth, Taurus. All right, let's go ahead into Gemini. If there's somebody here, go ahead and ask a question. I see a 2 there. Gemini, let's go ahead. If you have any questions, I'm out of here in another 10 minutes. Gemini, let's see what's going on with Gemini. What is the energy? One more. Oh, wow. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, you got the Ace of Swords. Communication should be really, really good. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Your social life might, because I don't know, in a way they're telling you your social life, you need to slow it down, because you like, your social life, you like you're the life of the party, you like to attend every celebration, whether it's girls trip, whether it's a celebration with family, friends going out. You are the life of the party. You like to be in all social scenes. This is where you thrive. But they're telling you here that if you're trying to secure money here, or you're trying to do something here, right? Whatever it is in the practical or the material, right? And you're gonna have to learn how to say no. You don't have to attend every celebration. All right. Or you might slow it down. You might cut off. You probably find yourself cutting off a lot of the things that you used to do when it comes to the social scene. But it could go both ways, right? Because we got the Eight of Cups. All right. I mean the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is I like to go. I like to uh, go to the next thing. The next thing, like the next thing is shiny, is better. I like the entertainment. I get bored easily. I need something that keeps me stimulated. That's what Gemini are known for. Having stimulating conversations, having fun, right? Expressing themselves. You're here to express yourself. You don't like the slower pace in life. Or, you're right now taking a different approach, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Remember, they don't go at your speed. So you're gonna need to take your time. But if you're trying to solidify a relationship, in order for it to progress, there needs to be a lot of communication here. Communication is key to clear the air. When you get the aha moment, all right, where does that come from? Right? That comes from your higher self, your mind, your intellect. All right. So anyway, bottom line is this. It's time to slow it down. It's time to take a different approach on your social life. Because if you're trying to have this more abundant, more successful future, you're not gonna cut it with this. All right, not with this. This is too much entertainment, too much social life. Yeah, it gives us rewards, but maybe you come to a time where you know what? No, that's not bringing me the things that I want. Or some of you guys could be tied down to a job that's taking up all your time. All right, let's go ahead to Cancer. Cancer. And after Cancer, I am out of here. Thank you so much for the ones that joined me live. Here we go, Cancer. Let's see what the energy looks like for you. What is the message? So it's a message, no matter where you at in life, right? No matter what you're seeking, right? What you want wants you guys got to change the frequency. Change what's affecting your frequency, your vibration. You got to change the tune. You got to tune out. All right? Cancer. Somebody's feeling left out. All right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right? So most likely than not, we might get a Virgo here. We might get a Capricorn, which is your counterpart. You guys go through the same deals of emotion. You guys both cardinal. But at the end of the day, Cancers, let's see what the energy looks like for you. Here we go. One more. Oh, that's what I was telling her. She has to meet her counterpart. Three of Cups and all right. So we got 333 social life and one more. There you go. The Lovers. So over the next couple of weeks, you have Mercury, which is in Gemini. Well, they're telling me straight up. All right. If you've been disappointed in love, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Because in these scenes, through friends, through your social life, is going to bring a new opportunity here. All right. But you're going to have to make a choice. All right. You're going to have to make a choice here, whether you go back to the past or make sure that you heal. All right. There's going to be something really, really tempting. Make sure that this person doesn't have anybody, or you're going to go through this cycle again. All right. Because the lovers see, when the sun goes in Leo, that brings opportunity for this all social. This is an amazing time that could bring lovers, people that you have like lovers that bring children. All right. It'll bring babies. All right. It's a very exciting time. It's a time of social life. It's the summertime at the end of the day. All right. So if you're not ready, you got three. Actually, you got 2 3s. All right. You got 3 3 3. It's gonna bring you. It's gonna bring you a lot of rewards. It's gonna bring you the same. It's gonna bring you pain. It's gonna bring you pleasure. You're gonna experience them both, but not at the same time. I said Cancer, but let me go one more and then I'm out of here. Let's go to Leo. Leo, your birthday is almost around the corner. Leo season. Happy birthday to all my Leos. Let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, Leo. Leo's. Leo season is coming up. Leo, the Six of Swords. If you have a question, come on in. No, I haven't leave yet. Leo, the Five of Pentacles and the Page of. So when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, right? All things moving forward. You should be moving forward, even when it comes to your finances. Okay, so the energy. You might even be taking a vacation here, but at the same time, you're missing somebody here. All right, but at the same time, they're telling you like if you haven't go on a vacation, right, to go out because you're gonna succeed in every area of your life anyway. This is just Leo. All right, Leo, wherever you go, right, you represent good vibes. Your energy is possibly uplifting people, right? You have this beautiful energy. Not only the success, but that you know how to really celebrate life. You are confident, right? You build on that confidence. You thrive in the spotlight anyway, so it don't really matter. All right. So you're not only did you have two sixes here, which is the energy of balance and being stable and understanding that you have to, if you want to play hard, you got to work hard as well. All right. So you're not shying away from the hard work that you have done, right? The pager wants, it signals a great time ahead. Everything's very enthusiastic. Everything's full of light, glimmer of hope. I'm a spark. I'm a divine spark. I carry myself well. I handle. Not only do I dress good, smell good. I'm going on vacation. I'm stable. I'm a good catch. So everybody's lucky to have me. Energy. All right. You succeed whether you're moving in with somebody, having a successful relationship, not only thriving but surviving. Not only surviving but thriving is what it's all about for you, Leo. You don't shy away. Thank you so much for you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next live. All right, we're gonna end it there with Leo. Leo, you got success, you got triumph, and you got a lot of good things coming. So don't worry about it. Whoever left, Leo, they were meant to be part of your life. All right. So farewell, and if you haven't get out, all right, this is the time because of course birthday season is here, and don't worry about the people that left. Don't worry about it. You got success here, Leo, and your energy, you thrive wherever you go. You see now this person that's not only charismatic, charming, you help people in your community. That's what your energy, you bring healing to others, right? You know how to step up and you do the job, Leo. You do the job. Sometimes you probably feel undervalued, underappreciated. They don't see, my worth or whatever the case may be. Who cares about them, right? Enjoy being in the center of stage, in the spotlight, and don't worry about people. People are always gonna have something to say. All right, Leo, though, you shine where you go. It's okay to show your light, even if you're not gonna be number one, right? It's okay. You don't always have to be number one, but that's where you thrive in the spotlight. But don't let that stop you from getting out there and meeting somebody. All right, even if you've been hurt, we all get hurt. Even if you're afraid are they gonna, use me or whatever the case may be, you know, you got a lot of charisma, you got a lot of charm. You know how to approach people, be sincere, follow your heart, follow your bliss, right? Things will happen, things will grow for you immensely, right? You hear good news. The pager wants us. When I see that, I'm like, wow, there's beautiful things are gonna come your way. You're gonna be thinking, like, wow, miracles do happen. Believe in miracles, believe in yourself, believe in the power of love. Love conquer all things, heal all things, right? And so just always expect the very, very best, no matter where you are in your life, even if you feel like, wow, we all been hurt, all right? So just don't worry about it. And stay optimistic. But even if you don't feel optimistic that day or you don't feel like being positive, remember positivity gives you good energy. All right. It raises your vibration, raises your polarity. You change the way you see other people, yourself included, right? Like don't cry about things that are not important. Remember your ego, your energy is all about the heart, and the heart is the heart of the solar system, right? And you represent that healing to others. You wherever you go, and even the sun is going to keep uplifting you and keeping you in this high vibration. So Leo, no matter where you at in this life, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't worry about who's gone, who's left you, who's not worth even crying about. Push forward. You got what it takes, and you got some great energy. All right. And if there's no other questions here, I am out of here. Okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by in 5, 4, 3, 2, No questions? All right, Leos. You guys take care. Leo season's in full effect. We have a few more days before the sun hits the house, and baby, it's party time. I myself cannot wait. All right. Get out there and enjoy because summer's almost over. And all right, let's enjoy the month of Leo. All right. Will I what? Will I be able to ask? Yeah, go ahead. You want to ask another one? What do you want? You gotta come on quickly. I almost left. That's why you're here. A race at my job. All right. Well, if you get that, if you get that 4 or that 6, anything in the 2s or the 3, it is coming. In the 6 is a deal that is there. All right. The 10, you already know. You already got one, or things are gonna be put on hold. You got it. You ready? The 7, you might get something unexpected, but it's not a sure thing. All right. The 8, absolutely. All right. Or right, there's still. I mean, because these are opportunities that come. All right. That's divine intervention. All right. That's a catch me if you kind of energy. Here we go. Saki, a race at work. All right, just know the energy. When you entertain tarot, it's a great tool. Know the energy that you're dealing with. Know that, a lot of us are not so, right? And I mean me and others, not you. All right? All right, let's see here. Will you get a raise at your work? One more. Yes or no? Are you move? Do you work? Do you drive or work? Or are you gonna be moving to a location? Where do you work? Do you do something at nighttime? You got a nighttime. You got a graveyard shift or something here. Let's find out. You got the 9 of Swords. Maybe uh you drive, right? You drive 20 minutes to work. All right, you don't want to tell me where you work at. All right, so now right now, because we have the 9. All right. You got the 5 of Swords. Did you ask before? You asked before? It's all right, but did you ask before here? Because it shows like you ask or you embarrassed. Either you embarrassed to ask or you don't like to confront people when like you don't like to ask. But your person has a heart of gold. This person will give you a raise, all right? Remember, the person that's avoid conflict, yeah, you embarrassed. Look at you. All right. Remember, the person that avoids confrontation starts a war with themselves. Your energies just go up. Say, hey, I need a raise. Am I getting? How long you been there? You gotta know how to approach people. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times they tell me what's going on. You're embarrassed or you're scared of rejection. You're scared of rejection. Who cares? All right. So you got the sun. Could be in Leo season. It looks like everything, right? But they didn't give me that first. All right. So you got the sun. The sun is going in Leo. Could be in a week. All right. Could be in 3 months. All right. Maybe they go by 3 months here. You've been there how many months? 7. All right. And that's good that you want to ask for a you want to ask, you want to raise. I don't blame you. All right. So don't feel embarrassed, like you like, nah, I don't want to. I don't know. You don't like to hear the word no. Listen, in life, you got to take a no. You got to give a no. You got to know when to fold and when to ask. All right. It's okay. So what? Who cares? If the boss says no, oh well. You think about asking him in September when you work better. All right. Don't worry about it. So what? Be bold. This energy is telling you, be bold. Who you work with? You work with kids here? Do you work at a daycare? They're showing me kids hospital here, babysitting here. You do something here with kids, a nutrient center, or they showing me house, gardening, plants. Who you work with? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't want to tell me. All right? So that's the energy they're showing me here. All right? jewelry store, something like that. All right. But anyway, yeah, listen, just ask them for things to pick up. All right. Okay. So then what is, when they give me a major arcana, and when I'm looking over there, I got to look for them over here. All right. But don't, yeah. Or ask now, say, hey, how about a raise? When do you guys get the raise? All right. Do you work a lot? Do you work a lot of overtime here? Because this is, you're good at what you do, because the two of although you might be a little tired sometimes, right? Or maybe a little overwhelmed, but the two of pentacles is a card of computer typing, or you do like multiple things for the job that you have. All right. Like a secretary, she answers phone, she does writing, she goes get this and that. You understand? Oh, okay, because that's what it should. Yeah. All right. All right, but you asked. All right. And you got another boss here. How many people? Listen, they show me everything. All right. They show me. He's a Leo. So Leo season is good. Oh, you said Leo. Yeah. Yeah, I will ask him in a week. They gave me a week. The first energy that I got was a week. All right. I'll ask them. Everybody's gonna be in a really, really good mood anyway. When that sun, remember, Leo's all about the heart, but Leo's all about giving and opening up that heart. That when the sun is in there, it's a good time. Everybody feels elated. All right. Understand the energy. All right. And just ask, say, hey, listen, I've been working here. I could use a little bit more money, my car, I want to save up, whatever it is that you want to do. All right. I don't know if you got two bosses, three different people show up here. All right. You got three people, three older gentlemen that show up here. All right. Maybe they got to discuss it. Yeah, just go up to them. Yeah, you don't got to worry about it. No. You go and you ask. That's it. All right. Go and have the conversation. Ask them, listen, I work overtime, or whatever it is that you do, and just ask them, can I, when you think I'm gonna get a raise? It's very important to me. I think I'm a valuable employee, and I just want to see, there's nothing wrong with asking it, and don't be embarrassed. It's your right. All right. All right, sweetie. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Um, come for the answer, stay for the love. I thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again in the next live. It's been my pleasure being here with you guys. Thank you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.